Jewish tribe. That's what his attraction to this opal was. Then in 2015-ish, we tried to cast up the character. Our agency was like, Kobe Bryant wants to act. I was like, oh, all right, well, he's a West Coast player. I don't really know if we're going to find games to write around, but we'll figure it out. We found we were going to write him around the 60-point game we had at the Garden, and then the gem would become a youth elixir.
Yeah.
Took us, when you do, this is a central character of the movie, so you have to basically rewrite the whole script.
You're basically writing like an Indiana Jones movie also, because you have all this history that's embedded.
Exactly. I mean, you should have seen at one point that the movie opened in the 15th century. And it was during the mass conversions in Ethiopia. And it was, and like I sent it to Rudin, and I was just like, we were like, I would have paid to have been a fly on the room just to see his face when he opens it. It says 1492.
Yeah. He loved it. He goes, it's just physically impossible.
He's like, I don't know how you can do this. Also, how many openings is this movie gonna have?
Yeah.
But then whatever, Kobe, second I finally finished the script, the agency's like, oh no, he doesn't want to act, he actually wants to direct. Then remember he won that Oscar.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, thanks a lot, fuck you, thank you. and then we went to a contemporary player, and what was with this contemporary player for a while was Joel Embiid on 76ers. And we met with him a lot, and became close. And actually, his manager plays Kevin's manager in the movie, Jenny Sachs. And
it was actually right before he really took off, you know.
And you can imagine the type of humor that he brings.
But that was actually kind of interesting because it's like, if you think about it in the context of the time, like when we wanted him to do it first, not because he was attached for a little bit, but when we first wanted to do it, like, okay, he's going to come back and he's going to be a massive star in the NBA. That was like, we were going to then have a massive NBA star when the movie came out. It was like putting all on. You know, he became one though in the process of the making of the movie. So originally it was like, okay, we're going to bet on this guy to really go and be incredible.
But you could imagine also what it did to the movie, because it also heightened the themes of the movie. Because you have an African player who sees this thing as being taken from Africa, and it's about reclamation, and in that reclamation he's empowering himself, so he plays better. And it was great to get to know Joel and talk to him about, you know, the script and what have you. And then 4 months before production, we had to slip into the NBA season, and we can't work with an active player anymore. So we go back to the drawing board, and we're looking at a list of recently retired players. Amari's on there. Amari won't shave his head to match the games that we need to do. He just won't do it. So, okay, so we look at the remaining 3. We spoke to, I think, 2 of the 3. But I originally, this is when my basketball fanaticism and my film intelligence was kind of out of whack, saw on the list Kevin Garnett. And my instinct said, I hate that guy. I don't want him anywhere near my movie. And I was blind to the fact that my hatred for him was steeped in a Knicks, you know, kind of delirium. And also and I was blinded by the fact that he's an incredible performer. Every night, 20,000 people, he's going out and getting them to hate him. That's what he did. And